Interesting segment we're getting to right now. Some parents get really upset, right, when their kids misbehave, almost as if the kids are misbehaving to get back at the parents. Now, we all need to stop beating ourselves up over our child's misbehavior. For advice, we turn to Julie Freedman Smith from Parenting Power. And the key thing there is that we have to kind of stop taking it personally, right?
Exactly.
Like, you know, the kid flipping out is just flipping out, right?
It's their thing.
Yeah.
It's not about us.
Okay.
Most of the time, it's not about us.
How do I stay chill? How do I stop beating myself up for my son or daughter just going berserk?
Right. So when they're attacking us, I mean, attacking is a strong word,
Sure.
but when they're yelling at us, it's very hard to stay calm. And part of that's our job, and sometimes we're not going to achieve it. Mm-hmm. But when we feel ourselves going there and getting sucked into the drama, we need to remind ourselves that most of the time our kids' behavior is about them. It's about what's going on in their world. They aren't living in our world. They're living in their own little mental world, and there's wheels spinning in there just like we each have our own little world. And so when we can realize that what's happening is not because of us or not at us, but it's just happening, then we can distance ourselves a little bit. So what's going on with them as opposed to what did I do wrong? Or why are you attacking me? Is
that kind of like a fail-safe for you, kind of a trigger in your head? You just say, okay, what's going on? What's going on?
You know
like,
what?
Is that a catchphrase
I don't do it all the time.
I know. I don't think anyone does anything perfectly.
Last weekend was particularly bad.
Sure,
But,
right?
yes, what's going on with her? Wow, she's going through something difficult. There's something going on with him. So it's his behavior as opposed to happening to me. We had a parent call us last week because we coach parents individually.
Sure.
And she said, help me to figure out how to stop my kid from hurting my feelings.
Oh,
and I said, the only person who can stop your kid from hurting your feelings is you.
Is you, yeah.
Because you're allowing your feelings to get hurt. He's not doing it to you, he's just doing it. When we just look at the behavior as opposed to thinking it's all about us. It's a little bit selfish, actually, to think it's all about us.
Yeah.
It's not. Then we can put some distance there, and then we can support our child in getting through. We can stop the misbehavior, or we can ask for respect. You know what? Talk to me when you're done yelling.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to be over here. Try that again when you're ready to talk respectfully.
That's a good way. That's a good way. Is there any catchphrase you keep in mind, though? Like that, just to kind of, because if you're getting berated by whatever's going on, be it a toy coming at you or verbal, that type of thing, is there a phrase you keep in your head, though, to kind of just keep chill, stay calm?
People know this about me. My catchword is wow, because I tend to have one word to stop myself from going, blah, 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 you know, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Wow, and that kind of snaps me out of it. And then I will often go with, looks like you're feeling really mad, or wow, you are really upset. So I'll start with wow, and then label the emotion.
Yeah, okay.
Or wow, we need to try that again.
Okay.
And another thing is to not encourage more defiance, is to start with the letter I.
Okay. I'm
feeling overwhelmed by this.
Sure.
I'm hearing a lot of noise. We need to take a break. So starting with I, because when you start with I, because when you say, you're yelling at me, no, I'm not, and then you're right back into it.
You're in it again.
So an I message is always a good one to just keep in your back pocket.
I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed by this. I need 5 minutes here. I need this. I need that. Okay.
Yeah.
And then that gives them the time, of course, to cool down as well.
That's right. And whenever we're in a power struggle, because often in this situation it's a power struggle, you against your child.
Yeah.
If we can make it you and your child against the situation. So, wow, we've got a problem here. How do we fix this?
How do we do this?
How do we fix this?
Because I'm feeling overwhelmed. Let's take a break.
Yeah.
Then we can both come together and try to fix this.
Sure. Or you're not getting your shoes on. You know, you're not putting your shoes on. We're going to be late. That's pretty discouraging. Versus, wow, we've got a problem. The shoes need to be on, and we need to be out the door. How do we make this work?
Oh.
I'll grab this shoe. You grab that one.
So relaxing and easy on the show.
Yeah. Well, it takes practice, right? But sometimes it's about knowing what you're going to say, because it's when you don't know what you're going to say.
Of course.
And when you do think. I think sometimes our inner voice is, if I was a better parent, this wouldn't be happening.
Guilt, right?
Yeah. Or shame, even.
Sure.
So instead of making it all about you again, wow, how do we move forward? How are we always going forward in parenting?
Good advice. Thank you, Julie. Parenting Power, of course, your website real quick.
Parentingpower.ca. And we're on Facebook.
On Facebook as well. There you go. 7:56.